Well, thank you. Thank you. Our journey is almost at an end. Our Amplify journey is almost at an end. You still have contracts, and we will enforce them. But a couple of quick thank yous before I wrap us up here. Thank you, Sam. That was great emceeing for the day. We appreciate it. Thank you to our staff, our marketing teams, all the event teams for pulling off yet another beautiful Amplify in a great space. Well done, on time, well catered. We're all hydrated and caffeinated, and there will be cocktails soon too, which I'm excited about. Thanks to the customers that are here, traveling here and spending your day with us. Thanks to our partners. The ecosystem is what makes all this stuff possible that we're talking about up here. It's certainly not Amperity on our own. And then lastly, if you're a prospect, thank you for spending your day with us. I hope you saw a ton of stuff to get you even more motivated to get on the train. I hope you talked to a bunch of existing customers and you got all your reference checks done. That would be wonderful. And I hope that you realize that everybody here in the audience that's a customer was once in your shoes too, and was thinking, oh my gosh, this is just so huge, and it's so overwhelming, and it seems so hard, and you're all making it sound just so easy. What's the catch? And so there isn't a catch. There's no catch. You need to get started. That's my ask of you. So I said our Amplify journey is coming to a close, but our customer data journey never ends. There's no destination. And that's because your customers don't stop. They don't stop asking for more. Better personalization, better service, better value exchange, more intuitiveness. They're asking your company for more all the time. And so the good news is, that could be quite scary, but with this group, it's all quite inspiring. Because you're all, to Jason's point this morning, you're all builders and dreamers. And so your company is asking you to build more so that your customer can dream. And you're asking us to build better platforms so that you can dream on behalf of your company. And so I hope the stuff that you saw today is a reflection of the things that you've been talking about to us for a whole year. So you asked us to build you an AI platform that not only augmented the AI you already use to stitch together customer data, but allowed you to get further along in your SQL journey, allowed you to take advantage of the latest large language models and plug this in a way that allows you to have a natural language relationship with your customers. You asked us to build more self-service capabilities, as much as you love our service teams, more self-service capabilities so you could do a lot more of this stuff on your own or work with a chosen partner. And the good news is a lot of you are already doing that. And it's had really cool downstream effects for us. There are customers now that we have access to that we never had access to before because you're asking us to build. One of those customers is the Seattle Seahawks. I mention them because I'm a huge Hawks fan. We've had our eye on them literally for a long time because our office in Seattle looks directly down on Lumen Field. And they've wanted a CDP for a long time, but only one that they could implement and deploy and manage themselves. And thanks to you asking us to build that, we signed them last month, and they're already on their journey, and they're our first customer that will be completely self-deployed. So thank you so much for that. You asked us for more activation capabilities. You asked us to be able to reverse ETL in a way that took you off of the onboarding train that you've been stuck on for 2 decades, that takes 20 days to activate an audience, that costs you way too much, that frustrates you. And so I hope that you're finding now that with onboarding your first-party data, you no longer have to rent, and you can do this in minutes. And we talked about it, and we showed it today. So more onboarding of your first-party data, more activation, then maybe we can add some stitch to it and drive up those match rates. Then maybe we can add some measurement to it for you as well. And then lastly, you told us that you're thinking about your data warehouse and your cloud infrastructure less as long-term cold storage and more as an operating spine for your business, and that you want to do more in your data warehouse. And so I hope you saw a ton today on Lakehouse, and you heard a bunch about Lakehouse and how we're going to enable your IT teams to use the tools and use the platforms you're already invested in, and to keep that data where you want it, rather than where your CDP provider tells you it has to go. So all of those things, thank you. We've had a super busy year. You saw Derek's slide with 250 different features and unique innovations that we've built for you this year. Well, the expectation is even higher. We're going to keep rolling. So I'm excited about next year's Amplify in terms of maybe having to have 2 days and maybe even a bigger venue. We'll see. So my ask is this. Your builders and your dreamers, keep asking us to build. keep dreaming. And my other ask is all the stuff that you saw today, take some of that back, and let's go figure out where we can deploy some of this. In many cases, it actually is not going to cost you any more to deploy the stuff that you're seeing here today. So if you want to take advantage of some of this stuff, let's get active. And so lastly, channeling some Sam backstage, I can feel him and hear him, and he wants me to say something super cheesy to get you on your way. And so I'll say this: let's go build some cocktails and dream about next year's Amplify. Thank you, everybody.